His speech title is Slave to Money. So ladies and gentlemen, with Slave to Money, a lovely warm welcome for Lawrence Backer.
I got sick. I lost my job. My wife left me. I had no money and no friends and no life. Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters and guests, at age 30, I was poor and miserable. I know, you're thinking, well, you haven't changed. But I was so poor that if I walked up the road, beggars would give me money. I was so poor that people would rob my house just for practice. I was so poor that I had to go to KFC and lick other people's fingers. But I had enough. I had enough of being poor. I was going to break out. I was going to have a positive attitude. I was going to be enthusiastic, optimistic. My glass was going to be half full. I got Correct Ashley, I got Pat Mesiti, I got Tony Robbins, financial freedom, 3 steps to creating and enjoying the wealth you deserve. And that was the secret. I deserve to be wealthy. And that was the message I had to send to the universe. Mesiti said, to be a bigger receiver, you need a bigger capacity. I had no idea what he meant either. But I worked it out. I needed to think big. The problem with these books, of course, is that someone will read one and then he'll put it back on the shelf and say, well, I've read the book, now where's my money? But that's not how it works. You need to follow through on the exercises. Have you heard of Tony Robbins' 3 buckets of wealth? I decided to follow through on the exercise. So I got the bucket and I got on the bus, and sure enough, somebody asked, what's with the bucket? Say it with me. What's with the bucket? So I sent my message to the universe. I answered them. I said, I deserve unlimited wealth. Fill my bucket with money. I got off the bus. I walked up the road. Someone looked at me and said, what's with the bucket? I said, I deserve unlimited wealth. Fill my bucket with money. I walked into a shop. I put the bucket on the counter. The man looked at me and said, what's with the bucket? I said, I deserve unlimited wealth. Fill my bucket with money. He had me arrested. And they called themselves the Yes Bank. Have you wondered why bankers look so pale and sickly? It's because they lie awake at night thinking up ways to cause us pain and suffering. You know, they only lend you money if you can prove that you don't need it. If you have money, they give you more just because. If you haven't got much money, they take the last little bit that you have, and they look around for someone that has plenty, and they say, yeah, have that guy's $5. What's he doing with it anyway? $5. He's just wasting our time. Hell with him. However, apart from taking your money, they also want to make you feel miserable. Remember that ANZ ad? Of all the music in the whole world that they could have used, this is the song they came up with. 'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony, this life, trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die! Can you feel the love? You don't have to be a slave to money. You can have an attitude of abundance. Throw caution to the wind. Splash out. Treat yourself. Buy something that you wouldn't normally buy. I did. I went out this morning and I got some food. You can have anything you like. You can have unlimited wealth. All you need to get started is one big red bucket. It's the Toastmaster.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you, Lorraine. The formal part of the night is finished. Now we have the